What will we find in here? I don't know. Okay, so this is kind of weird. Okay, so Aurora must be somewhere in this strange place. Explore the storybook world. I do like the look of everything. Okay. So I guess that's where Aurora must be. This is all very fancy, though. Okay. We have a piano. The 3 fairies. Oh, this is exciting. Okay. Reach the door at the back of the room. Alright. Ooh. Oh, we have a memory. Can honestly say I did not expect to see a memory in here, so that's fun. There is a lot of this kind of stuff. It's not something we can pick up yet. Okay. Okay, the door in the back, so that must be this one, right? Okay, it says, is the stained glass calling out to you? Talk to the enchanted glass. Why, hello, dear. Be careful, Fauna. You mustn't startle someone so. What's the matter, dear? Not accustomed to talking to windows? It is a bit out of the ordinary for me. Oh, but aren't you used to things being out of the ordinary, considering all the strange happenings in the Vale? Do come a little closer. The glass makes my eyes foggy. I can't see you clearly. Why, Flora, that's not her. You're right, it isn't. I'm afraid you're not who we were expecting to see, dear. Not that we aren't happy to have some company. I'm Jazzy. I'm here to help Princess Aurora. Ah, then we want the same thing. You see, we're the good fairies, Aurora's adopted aunts. Oh, I'd say we're actually a magical reflection of ourselves that we left behind. Don't think about it too hard, dear, or you'll get a headache. How did you turn into a stained glass window? Oh, we haven't really transformed ourselves, dear. Why, we'd get quite hungry if we were windows. These windows are merely echoes of us left to carry our messages to Princess Aurora and others who might aid her. And since we said all of this in the past, we can't tell you where we are now, but maybe you'll meet us for real one day. How do I find Princess Aurora? Well, after someone locked her in this tower, we sealed Aurora away behind this door to protect her from... Don't leave our friend in suspense, Flora. We sealed her away to protect her from... Oh, how strange. What's gotten into you two? Why, we did all of this to protect Aurora from... Oh, fiddlesticks. While I do agree I should definitely incorporate fiddlesticks into my vocabulary more, I think I'm going to say what's wrong. I'm afraid some strange magic is stopping us from saying anything more about the source of this magical muddle. It's like it's been erased from our memories. Maybe you're the one who could set this all right. What am I supposed to do? To help Aurora, you need only pass through that door. And to pass through the door, you must find our 3 enchanted gifts. The Sword of Truth, the Shield of Virtue, and the Cap of Song. Only someone worthy can find and wield them. I'll try to find them. The first test is always being bold enough to take the first step, isn't it? I'll open the door to the first chamber for you. In each chamber, you'll face tests of your bravery, your kindness, and your wit. Think like Princess Aurora, dear, and you'll do just fine. Alright, so now we need to search for the first chamber. I'm going to go ahead and remove these because I did get some memories randomly from this, and if nothing else, I can always get coins, and it just makes my mind less crazy. So let's remove these as we see them. I honestly don't know if I'm going to be able to come to this place later on, so to me it is better to get everything I can while I'm here the first time. I am excited that I'm actually seemingly getting memories that actually mean something. So clearly this is not the first door. Alright, let's see. Alright. Okay, so the first door is this one over here. Okay. So let's go ahead and head over here. This must be the Shield of Truth. Alright. Oh, we have another memory. I'm so glad that they updated the spawn rates for the memories, because sometimes it could be hard to get them. And I'm getting lots of money, so that's good. Okay, this is a Trial of Virtue. Complete Meriwether's Trial of Virtue. Let's go ahead and track that one. So first we need to talk to the glass. Okay. There you are, dear. I was beginning to wonder if you'd ever arrive. How can you be here when you're also over there? Oh, we fairies have lots of talents. Being whatever we need to be is just one of them. But never mind that, we have work to do. Do you see that great dragon over there? Dragon? Where? Ah! Oh, don't be such a fraidy cat. It's just a practice dummy so the castle guards can learn to fight dragons. What do I need to do with it? To obtain the Shield of Virtue, you'll have to find what's missing here. The poor knight has misplaced his arm, and a dragon's not a dragon without its flame. Once you've made it a fair fight, you'll have to help the virtuous knight battle the deadly dragon. Look at the shadows. They'll help you know where to place them. Okay, so totally am not complaining about all of these. Alright, let's see. Oh, we're starting a new memory. Excellent. Love it when that happens. Okay, oh wait. Oh no, I did not see anything there. Let's see. Looking for a missing arm. Alright. Oh, wait. Oh, well, I see a flame. So, I think that's a flame, right? Yeah. Okay, so pick that up. We can interact that with the dragon. And return the flame. Okay, and now that one is missing its arm. So how can we find the knight's arms? I don't really expect it to be up here, but maybe it is. And some of these things, it's not as obvious. So let's walk around the perimeter. I don't think it would be right there. However, I did not walk up front. The shield refuses to budge. It seems to be held in place magically using the things in the room. Okay. So I guess what I need was not there. Okay, let's see what this says. To make this a fair fight, first you must arm the brave knight. The dragon's missing something too, a bit of fire ought to do. Then look to the shadows and uncover the way to the shield, or to shield the knight from the dragon's flame. Interesting. Oh, wait. Wait. What did that say? Okay. So I only found one arm. Am I supposed to find two? It does say arms with... Oh no, okay. Alright, it should have transferred. Okay, open furniture mode and arrange the knights, or arrange the elements to protect the knight from the dragon. Oops. Okay, so let's go over to furniture mode. Okay, so for sure, the dragon needs to be over there. So I guess that wasn't it. Okay. There. Maybe that's better. No. Okay. Maybe the dragon needs to be closer. Okay, you've proven that you're as brave and virtuous as a knight. Pick up the shield of virtue. Alright, so that's one done. Bring the shield of virtue to Merryweather in the chamber. And I guess I've done too much stuff, so I don't have the gliding abilities anymore. But that's okay. Alright. Oh, wait. Oh, my goodness. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, so I guess it's the Merryweather that's in the chamber you were already in. I ran past her by mistake. So let's go back. That's the fun part about not knowing what you're doing is you make some silly mistakes sometimes. Okay, here we are. I didn't even see the little icon up there before. All right, give her the shield. Oh, good. You've earned the Shield of Virtue. That's because you showed as much courage and ingenuity as a knight. And the shield is enchanted with the magic of those virtues. I'll keep it safe for now. In the meantime, you have more items to locate. I open the door to the next chamber. Go see Fauna for a test of your kindness and truth. Okay. So that one is done. So now we need to find the second chamber and complete the trial. Okay, which is right across the way, apparently. Alright, so I'm assuming we have to go talk to Fauna first. Okay, why can't I not? I need to get through this door, so. Oops, okay, so this is the Trial of Truth. Talk to the stained glass Fauna in the chamber. How do I? Oh, wait. There we go. Oh. Every time I go to hit the button to talk to her, it doesn't let me. Oh, that's okay. Okay, please get out of my way, bird. I want to talk, not pet you right now. There we go. Okay. Oh, there you are, dear. How lovely to see you. I hope Merryweather didn't get you all turned around. She made me fight a dragon. How exciting! Here you'll face a test of your truth and kindness. Do you see the cute little animals scurrying about? No, I do not. Probably, thank goodness. They're awfully frightened of that big shadow. If you could arrange things so they're a little less frightened, they'll finally be able to eat. The poor dears are so hungry. But they won't eat just anything. You must find the enchanted ingredients and make them something special. Awesome. Alright, so that sounds hard. Let's start by removing these. Open furniture mode. And place everything in the right spot so that the critters aren't scared of the shadows of the lion and the prey. Alright. Furniture mode we go. Okay. Oop. I don't quite understand how that works. Okay. It's not, why is it not letting me? There. That's not quite right, obviously. Oh, we have reached level 5. That's wonderful. Okay. Right now, though, that's not exactly what I'm worried about. Okay, so the birds, okay, that's a sword. Oop. I don't understand what this thing is supposed to be. If I understood that, it probably would be better. Okay, that's not it either. Let's see. What is going on here? Okay, so what if I went about this all wrong? Why are we trying to put the lion in a cage? Let's put the bird in the cage because obviously that makes the most sense. Okay. And then, well, alright, let's move that over here. I still don't know what these are, but okay, well that kind of makes it look funny, so I guess. Okay, let's try that. Okay, so that is the answer, apparently, I guess. Okay, cook the right meals for Pegasus and the right meals for the rabbit. So, let's see. Let's remove that. Alright, okay, here's this one. Okay, rabbit feeding instructions. The rabbit likes a hearty meal. 4 ingredients should do the trick. Simply refuses to eat anything with barley, wheat, onion, and rice. So let's do that one first. Okay. Let's do tomato. Let's come over here. So then carrot, lettuce, and cucumber. Alright, so that should be the right one for the rabbit. Okay. Let's put all of these items in and hope for the best. Okay, carrot salad. Alright. So now let's come over here for the Pegasus. Pegasus feeding instructions. Prefers simple meals. Something with 3 ingredients ought to do. He refuses to eat anything with tomato, lettuce, cucumber, onion, or rice in it. So that leaves us with, let's come over here, the wheat, and I think the other 2 ingredients are over here. Okay, the enchanted barley and the carrot, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Get rid of that because that's not helpful. The puzzle piece. Okay, barley salad. Hopefully that's the right one. Alright, so now we need to bring this to each of them. I don't even see these animal critters like... Oh, I can walk right through that table. Where are these animals at that I'm supposed to be feeding? That's my question. I apparently can walk through that table too. Okay, well, I guess I must need to clean up some more space here. in order to find... Oh, I found a snippet. All right. Are they up here? Is that why I can't find them? Your guess is honestly as good as mine at this point. I don't know. Where is this supposed rabbit and the supposed Pegasus? Oh my goodness, they are right there. Well, that is so dumb. Okay, how do I get up there? Oh my goodness, you guys, I am so embarrassed. Okay, so we need the barley salad. Okay, good. I don't have to select which one goes where. Excellent. Here you go, little horsey. Eat up. Nay. Okay, so I guess that's happy horse. Happy Pegasus. Let's bring the bunny the carrot salad. Salad honestly sounds so good right now. All right, here you go, bunny. A perfect meal for a discerning creature like yourself. Happy chittering noises. Phew, you two sure are picky. Probably shouldn't have said that, but that's okay. Okay, so now let's pick up the Sword of Truth, which is, I think, upstairs. Is it? Oh my goodness, the Sword of Truth is downstairs. I am just so turned around and confused. My brain is so tired. There we go. Alright, so now we got the Sword of Truth. So now we need to bring it to Fauna in this chamber. Please do not leave the chamber this time. At least I learned that much. How wonderful! You've passed the test. Remember, Jazzy, kindness isn't something dull. True kindness is as sharp as any sword. I'll keep this safe for now. And here, I'll open the chamber to Flora's test. Good luck, dear. Alright, Trial of Truth is completed. So now we need to find the third door. Here is hoping for the best. I have no idea where the third door is. So, first we'll need to... Oh, okay. I guess it's down here. Because I have not yet been down here. I'm not sure why that's blocked off. Oh. Excellent. All right. So, sorry about that. Let's come in here. All right. This is the Trial of Song. So now we need to complete the Trial of Song. Let's come over here. I had confidence you'd pass Merryweather and Fauna's tests, Jazzy. Now remember, these trials were meant to challenge Aurora. Fauna gave her the gift of song when she was born. Do you have the gift of song? I'm very musically talented. I'm not really, but we're going to pretend. Then you'll have no trouble at all. First, you must find a way to arrange the shadows of the dancers. Then arrange the instruments correctly. If you use the gift of song, you'll be just fine. No, I'm scared. Okay, I guess I gotta remove that. Okay. So I'm assuming that one of these is probably for arranging the dancers. Okay. The piano's notes ring truest from this side of the stage. The harp and cello work best when placed beside each other. One dancer ought to be between the cello and piano. The lute sounds best on this side of the stage. There ought to be a dancer between the lute and the harp. Okay. Alright, so there's a dancer between the cello and piano and between the lute and the harp. Alright, so gotta find a way. Okay, so we just need to move one on each side. So open your furniture mode and arrange the instruments in the right spot. The piano, cello, harp, and lute. Okay, so let's just check this one more time to see. Okay, from this, so the piano needs to be on the left. All right. Oops. Why is it not letting me go into furniture mode? Okay, there we go. Now, let's see. Okay, so this is a lute. Let's put that there for now. Let's put that there. I'm thinking that, and then, because I think they said the two of those need to be. Okay, so the piano is the only one in the right spot. All right, let's see. Okay. The lute. Oh, okay, the lute is best on this side of the stage. Okay. All right. So, okay, I'm assuming I know what the lute is. I don't really know, but we're going to pretend. Okay, lute over here. Alright, and maybe side by side. Okay, pick up the cap of song. Perfect. Okay, so now we need to bring it to Flora. And to give it to her. That looks like Prince Philip's cap. You've triumphed in the trial of song, just as I knew you would. I wish I had as much confidence in myself as you do. The important thing is that you overcame your doubt. I'll keep the cap of song safe for now. We have one last enchantment to weave on these gifts. Find us in the entrance hall and we'll bestow them all upon you once more. Okay, so let's talk to Flora back in the entrance hall. So I'm assuming the entrance hall is up here, where we met them the first time? Yes. Well done, dear. You've passed all the tests. Princess Aurora waits for you beyond these doors. I can't wait to meet her. I suspect the two of you will become fast friends. Together I know that you can stop the never after. You need only wield the shield of virtue, sword of truth, and cap of song to pass. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm getting all my stuff back. Excellent. Okay. So now we need to put on all of the enchanted gifts. Cap of Song. Okay, explore the tower in the Storybook Castle. Ironically, there are no inkies here. Uh-oh, what is that? Oh! Uh-oh. I mean, it's good to see her, but that looks creepy. Oh, hello. You look familiar somehow. Princess Aurora. Do we know each other? Her face, though. Look at her face. It's kind of scary. Who are you? Who sent you? I'm Jazzy. I've been trying to fix everything in the Vale. Why, I remember you from when you were a child. No wonder you look familiar. Oh, thank goodness you've returned. Has anyone followed you here? Oh, you're not working with her, are you? Do you mean Maleficent? No, for once Maleficent has nothing to do with my troubles. Don't you know? It's the lore keeper who's been the cause of all of this, from the very beginning. That can't be. The lore keeper is my friend. No, I'm going to say I knew that book was suspicious. Because I didn't believe it, or didn't think that, like, during the first section, but the second section, definitely suspicious. Oh, this isn't like her, though. Once she was a friend to all in the valley. But during the forgetting, the lore keeper changed. She became colder, less trusting. She wanted to send me far away from my friends in the Vale. When I told her I wouldn't go, she grew angry. If it hadn't have been for my aunts, I might well have been sent away to be erased. This has to be a mistake, a misunderstanding. Oh, I wish it were, but I'm afraid it isn't. Wait a moment. Do you hear that sound? Why, it's like the beating of wings, or flapping pages. Oh no, she's here. The lore keeper is coming. Oh no. She can leave her pedestal. Oh no. Oh, Jazzy, ever the hero driving the story. You led me right to her. What do you want with Aurora? She knows my secret. And she's made things very difficult around here. I know that she thinks she's helping, but all she's done is bring chaos. Chaos? What are you talking about? Please, listen to me. I can explain. I look out across the Vale and all I see is muddle and mess. Heroes and villains living alongside one another. Chattering machines from the far-flung future alongside brave adventurers from the distant past. And then there's you, Jazzy. You're the worst of all. You somehow find yourself at the center of every story. You undo endings, botch beginnings, and muddle up middles. You court chaos and calamity. What? I'm the only person holding everything together here. That's precisely the problem. Dreamlight Valley must be allowed to fall apart. Dreamlight Valley should not be. So when the forgetting came, I began to whisper to some of the villagers. Leave Dreamlight Valley forever. Return to your realms where it's safe, where you belong. It would have worked if it weren't for a few meddling villagers who refused. All of Dreamlight Valley would have been as tidy and quiet as a well-ordered library, perfectly peaceful. But what about the never after? Oh, but there is no never after. I made it all up to lure you here. I scattered the great tales from my pages myself to keep you busy. Then why'd you invite me here at all then? My plans for the valley could never come to pass while Hades and Maleficent feuded. When I heard about your arrival in Dreamlight Valley, I knew you might be useful. You did just as I'd hoped, brought Maleficent and Hades right to me. But then Maleficent grew suspicious. She nearly ruined everything. I had no choice but to try and have her erased. Maleficent, Hades, Aurora, what part do they all play in this? Maleficent and Hades refused to leave the Vale. I needed someone like you to come along and help me convince them. But Aurora and her meddling aunts figured out my plans. I had no choice but to lock her away. Whatever you're planning, I'll stop it. Ugh, of course you refuse to see reason. You refuse to leave Dreamlight Valley behind. I'll never leave this place. You are exasperating. Jazzy, there comes a time in life when one must move on from childish things. Stories that you treasured when you were young must be put aside, tucked away forever. It's time to grow up. You can't make me feel ashamed of loving what I love. I didn't want to have to do this, Jazzy. But if you won't step aside and let me bring order to my valley and my vale, then I'll erase it once and for all. That doesn't sound good. I don't know what's going to happen. Uh-oh. Okay, talk to Aurora in the Unwritten Realms. Where are we? It's unlike anywhere I've been before. The Lore Keeper brought us here. Quite by accident, I imagine. This is the same place I found Maleficent. This is where villagers are sent to be erased. Oh dear, she must mean to erase us all to do away with the valley. I only wish my aunts were here to help us. They are here. They gave us enchantments to help. Of course, as long as I'm wearing this dress with their enchantments, they'll be protecting me. And you have the sword, the shield, and the crown that they enchanted. I hope they're enough to protect us from the Lore Keeper. We must find her and stop her. Okay, explore further into the Unwritten Realms to find the Lore Keeper. So I guess we need to go through here. Alright, okay. Oh, okay, we can go up these stairs, I guess. Alright. Talk to the Lore Keeper in the Unwritten Realms. Huh? Followed me, have you? It doesn't matter. You're too late to stop this. It's not too late for you to turn back and stop this. Oh, I'm afraid it is. It's time to erase all of the most treasured tales we have kept here in the Vale. Starting with the oldest story you remember. The oldest story I remember? Well, I guess that would be... which one should we pick? A fairy tale someone I love told me when I was very small. Yes, fairy tales. The stories where we hide our deepest wishes and fears. You've grown up now. You must leave it behind. You can't take that away from me. It's more than the story itself. Was the realization I could do anything. As long as somebody I loved was telling me a story, I could be whoever I wanted to be. I could be the hero. Don't you see, Jazzy? Those are the lies we tell children. One day, you must grow up. You must see that they are just stories. They aren't real. Let's see. What's important are the feelings they give us, the lessons. You speak truth. Could I be making a terrible mistake? No, of course not. I mustn't let you trick me. You will not sway me from my plan. Oh, man. Not excited about this. Oh, man. Okay. So that's 2. So where did the third one go? Oh, there it is. Okay, talk to Aurora. How strange. The lore keeper left behind a cloud of snippets. But these don't look like the snippets that were flying about the Vale. What could they be? I think these are pieces of the oldest story that I can remember. They're precious. I'll have to keep them safe. We must talk to the lore keeper again. There has to be a way to change her mind. We just have to find her and keep catching snippets. All right, so let's go into the next area. Right? Is this where I needed to go? Maybe not. Oh yeah, I do not recognize this place, so... Oh, there it is. Okay. Talk to the lore keeper again. You again? Ugh. You can't stop me, you know. The story that I've set in motion must come to its end. I'm giving you one more chance here. Don't waste it. I almost wish I could turn back, but I can't. Not now. Now I must destroy the first story that ever made you shed a tear. The story that broke your tiny heart. You were still only a child then. Do you remember how sad that story made you feel? I bawled my eyes out like a baby. I remember that story. I'd never felt something like that before. I started crying so loud that an adult came to check on me. That story made you feel heartbreak, made you know sorrow. But you're an adult now. There are enough sorrows in the world without such stories. They must be put aside. I can't lose that story. If I lost it, I'd lose what I learned from it. I learned... let's see. You need both sadness and joy to be really alive. Real life has ups and downs. Happiness isn't true happiness if you've closed yourself off from other emotions. Yes, there is wisdom in that, I suppose. But still, you cannot sway me. It must be destroyed. Okay, so there, there it is. Is that the third one? Okay, so now search for the lore keeper further in. So this one, we should find some demon snippets, I think, based on how it's going thus far. Okay. Oh, there she is. Already. Talk to the lore keeper again. I'm growing weary of this. Must you chase me to the ends of all existence? I'll chase you however far I have to. Ever the pesky little protagonist, aren't you? In any case, there's only one tale left for me to erase forever. Don't tell me you don't remember this one. It's the first story that you ever weaved yourself. Oh, I do remember the first story I ever made up. I drew it all out with stick figures and crayon on lined paper. The drawings weren't very good, and the story was sort of silly, but I had so much fun letting my imagination go wild. I wonder if those drawings are still lying around somewhere. What a pity, all these years, and you're still hanging on to some trifling tale you thought up as a tiny child. Hey, it's not just the story that matters. Making up that story showed me... You don't have to be talented to be creative. Anyone can create. Nobody should ever be ashamed about being creative. Creativity is its own reward. I suppose it's true that the best stories are the ones that make people happy in the telling. I scarcely know what I believe anymore. You've left me so confused. I need time to think. Okay, more snippets left behind. Oop. Oh man. This is going to be a huge pain. Alright. Alright, so one over here. Oh. Didn't go anywhere. Okay, that's two. Oh, okay, we only need to catch two. Find the lore keeper again. Oh, this is so exciting. Okay, let's see. Oh. Alright, so I guess I need to, oh, okay, I need to find my way down there. Let's use these stairs. Okay, let's talk to the lore keeper again. You found me again. I felt so certain of it all before. I thought I knew what had to be done. Now I'm just not sure. Please, this isn't who you really are, lore keeper. Could I have misunderstood the very nature of the stories I hold inside? Stories are meant to change and grow. Have I callously tried to stifle stories like a seed not allowed to blossom? I feel lost, Jazzy. When the forgetting struck, I grew so scared. What is a memory but a story of what came before? I thought that the only way to keep stories safe was to lock them away, to protect them, to leave them unchanging. What have I done? You can always learn from a mistake. You're certain it's not too late? I fear there's something missing from inside me now. The tales that I scattered, they were what was binding me together. I've no idea what to do without them. Jazzy got them all, lore keeper. I can put them back where they belong. Okay, the story of Dreamlight Valley. Yes, we want to unlock the tale, and hopefully this will not be too terribly hard. So this will be probably right there. At least this one does not look like it's too terribly hard. Okay, put this one down here. Alright. Maybe, oh wait, oh, this goes in the corner. Maybe. There we go. Okay, put that one there. Okay, put this down here. Put that one there. Okay, that was not the one I was looking for, I guess. Okay, let's put that one away. Let's do the snippet. Oop. Okay. There we go. So that is the story of Dreamlight Valley. Okay, so now let's talk to the lore keeper. If we can, oh, okay. It looks like I am stuck. Okay, there we go. I understand now, Jazzy. Dreamlight Valley is a place for stories to grow and be shared, somewhere we can learn to live together. Can everyone ever forgive me? Is there really a place for me here? You'll just have to find out. You're right. There's no other way but to keep trying. We'll do what we can to help you find your way again, Lord Keeper. And I know just where you should begin. That tapestry behind you. Don't you think there's something else it could show now? Yes, the tapestry. It will become a testament to the story we've all woven together. Oh yes, now that is a perfect tapestry. Beautiful. And all of our beautiful friends. And the evil ones too. Okay, so for the tales that bind, we have to talk to the lore keeper. What do you think, Jazzy? It's a story that you've woven here across the valley and the vale. You ought to be proud of yourself for what you've built. We all built it together. Your humbleness is something I hope to learn from in time. Of course, there's still work to do because of that mess I've made. Some of my tales are still scattered. Please keep catching snippets for me, and there's still ink spilling all about. It seems like my home was carried away by ink. I hope you don't mind if I ask for some help with that too. Okay, so let's place her home in Storybook Vale. Because Aurora needs a pretty place to live. And we will put her here in the Vale before we move her somewhere else. I don't know if I'm going to keep her here, but we can go ahead and place her house now. There, we'll just put it right there. Perfect. Trust me, this is prime real estate, certainly worth the investment. Okay, let's finish the house. 5,000 coins. Great Scott, it's perfect. My work here is done. Oh, so pretty. I love the cottage. Okay, let's welcome Aurora. And after we talk to her, that should finish the quest. We did it! Okay. Oh, it's so wonderful to be back. Jazzy, you've done such marvelous work here already. It's almost back to the glorious Vale that I remember. I didn't do it alone. Of course, you had the help of Flynn and Merida. I must thank Flynn when I have the chance for all he did to help me. I only hope that the Lore Keeper can find her way again after all this trouble. She made a mistake. We all make mistakes. I'm glad that the Vale has such a kind and merciful ruler. You know, Jazzy, I started this story alone, with only the advice of my aunts to guide me. I spent so much of my life that way, hidden at the cottage in the glen, then locked away in that tower by the Lore Keeper. But I'm ending the story with a friend, a true friend. You're a true friend to me too, Aurora. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I suppose that means we'll finally have a happily ever after for the Vale. Now, shall we see what new adventures we can find together? And so that is the end of the storyline for Storybook Vale. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. It has been a blast. And let me know in the comments if you saw who the true villain was coming before we started. I'll be sure to post some tutorials on the new characters that we have unlocked, Princess Aurora and Maleficent, and I'll see you next time.